Bharatanatyam adds flight to our feet, wind to our sails, and rhythm to our beats. What can be more fulfilling than watching a demonstration of India's oldest art form? Hello everyone, my name is Sanjana Raghavan, and on behalf of the Naveen and Raghavan families and Sampradaya dance group, I'd like to welcome you to the Arangetram of our daughters, Akshayta Naveen Kumar and Deeksha Raghavan under the Guru Smita Kullar. I can't tell you how excited I am to be standing here today among friends and family. Thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. I'm just trying to adjust this. Today's Arangetram is roughly a 3-hour event with a short intermission for tea and snacks. Your program card lists all the performances, and if you point your finger towards your camera phone towards the QR code on the card, it will take you to the site with a detailed explanation about the program. We request you to do this, but between the programs, so that it doesn't disturb the girls. Please put your phone on silent mode and refrain from moving from your seats when the girls are performing. Also, considering the reality of today, we suggest that you wear a mask. Well, let me introduce you to our Emcee today. She has been a pillar of our community for decades, a dynamic personality and a role model for many of us. She's always ready with a smile and a helping hand. Please welcome our dear friend, Usha Balakrishnan.
Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon. My name is Usha Balakrishnan, and I thank Sanjana Raghavan for that beautiful introduction. I'm serving as the MC for this occasion, which is an important milestone for our dancing duo, Akshayta Naveen Kumar and Deeksha Raghavan. Today is their Bharatanatyam. Let's give them a hand of applause. Bharatanatyam is an Indian classical art form originating from the temples of Tamil Nadu. It derives its roots from centuries ago in the Natya Shastra written by sage Bharata Muni. With its own vocabulary, technique, grammar, and format, Bharatanatyam requires many, many years of rigorous practice to master. A Bharatanatyam Arangetram is a debut performance representing the journey of a young dancer from being a student to a performer for an audience larger than one's family. Arangetram in Tamil language literally means to ascend the stage. Akshayta and Deeksha's Bharatanatyam Arangetram today is organized under the tutelage of their guru, Srimati Smita Kullar and Akshaya Warrior. Now about the gurus. Srimati Smita Kullar is trained in Kalakshetra style of Bharatanatyam by Acharya Jayalakshmi Ishwar. Smita was a recipient of a scholarship from the Government of India for education in dance. Following her Arangetram in 1991, Smita traveled and performed in many solo programs and accompanied her guru to numerous dance festivals in India, United States, Canada, and South America. After moving to the United States in 2007, Smita combined her passion for dance with her love for teaching and started Sampradaya dance in Iowa City. Smita believes in preserving the grammar and technique of this ancient art form and continues to expand her growth by experimenting in choreography through numerous dance dramas, including Ramayana, the journey of Prince Rama, and Krishna Leela, mystical stories of his life, from Vrindavan to Kurukshetra. Smita instills the love of graceful movement in all her students and helps them understand, imbibe, and carry on this beautiful South Indian dance form and tradition. Indeed, Smita has inducted all of us in the audience, as well as me as MC, to better appreciate the Bharatanatyam vocabulary so that we learn to enjoy the beauty of this dance form. Through her choice of choreography and programs, Smita has also introduced us, very importantly, to the accompanying poetics of mythology and tales, featuring the vast range and diversity of human emotions and experience. For cultivating and conferring that particular capacity, we in this community, and me in particular, are immensely thankful and grateful to Smita. Please give me more support in encouraging and appreciating Smita. Assisting Guru Smita Khullar, we have Akshaya Warrior, who is a student teacher at Sampradaya Dance, while also being a medical student at the University of Iowa. Akshaya is trained in the Kalakshetra style of Bharatanatyam by Guru Smita Khullar. Following her Arangetram in 2017, Akshaya continued to work with Smita to enhance her skills in this art form by exploring elements of choreography. Akshaya participated in the dance ballets organized by Smita and has acted in the musical plays Falling in Love and Rasarang, a voyage through the Navarasas. Akshaya's fondest memories include playing Lakshmana, and hear this, and breaking her weapon every single time while rehearsing the final battle scene with Indrajit. She also loved playing Rukmini as it was her only chance to elope, she says. Akshaya hopes to follow in the footsteps of her guru and inspire the budding artists around her. Deeksha and Akshayta, along with 3 other dance students, Anjali Matthews, Tara Parvati Rajagopal, and Vismita Vuppala, represent the first batch of Akshaya's Arangetram students. Please give a hand for Akshaya Warrior. As the dance gurus, Srimati Smita Khullar and Akshaya Warrior direct today's dancers by playing the Nattuvangam, accompanied by vocalist Srimati Ramyan Narasimhan and her student Anusha Gopalam, and also on the Mridangam by Tejas Gururaja and on the violin by Akash Gururaja, all of whom will be formally introduced later in the program. Now I'm going to speak about our dance performers of this evening. Akshayta Naveen Kumar is a rising junior at West High School. Bharatanatyam has been a big part of her life, from the endless fun in Smita Auntie's basement to each and every moment on the stage. She enjoyed performing in dance dramas such as Ramayana and Krishna Leela. But Akshayta always got the evil roles, even though in real life she has the kindest heart. Akshayta also spends her free time playing volleyball and basketball. Photography is her favorite hobby. She also loves to read, in particular murder mysteries, which she feels she's a little too obsessed with. Having a keen interest in science, Akshayta aspires to be a biologist in the future. Please give a hand for Akshayta. Deeksha Raghavan is a rising sophomore at West High School. She started learning Bharatanatyam just to have a good time with friends, but her love for this dance form grew over time, and she is delighted to do her Arangetram today with one of her best friends, Akshayta. Deeksha also enjoys playing the flute and is in the school band. In her spare time, Deeksha loves listening to audiobooks and experimenting with baking, particularly to perfect her homemade pizza dough recipe. If you just ask Deeksha, or sometimes even if you don't ask her, Deeksha will gladly show you pictures of her adorable puppy, Sammy. Give a hand for Deeksha. Deeksha and Akshayta both have been learning Bharatanatyam together since the age of 5. While they have performed Bharatanatyam as well as Bollywood dances at schools, libraries, and other social events, they both are very thankful to all of you for being a part of this special moment, their Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Thanks to all of you for coming. Deeksha and Akshayta's formal Arangetram performance today begins with an invocatory item, the Pushpanjali, which literally means the offering of flowers. Pushpanjali is performed at the beginning of a Bharatanatyam repertoire and serves to sanctify the stage and to seek the blessings of the gods, the guru, and you, the audience. This Pushpanjali is in Ragam Jog, set to Adi Talam. The music composition is by Madurai R. Muralidharan, and the dance choreography is by Smita's senior dance students, Advika Shah, Amy Anil, and Niyati Vyas. Deeksha and Akshayta begin their recital with Pushpanjali.
Shri Ganesha Sharano Shri Ganesha Sharano Gajanana Shri Ganesha Sharano Gajanana Shri Ganesha Sharano Gajanana Deva Muni Varpaniyum Daya Ganesha tajanu tajam takata sari sari tajam tana tana tajam janu janu tajam tam takatam tam takatam dirta 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 takati tom takatam tajanu tajadi mita takajam takajam takadari tajam tadana tajam tadari tadana tajanu tajimitam takadari tajam tadana tajam tadari tadana tajanu tajimitam tadari tadana tajanu tajimitam takadiko tadigirato takadiko tadigirato takadiko tadigirato tadari tadana tajanu tajimitam takadari girato tajanu tajimi tadari girato tajigirato tajigirato tatintam tajam tintam tajam tam tajam tom tom tajam jam jam
The next item is the Alaripu. Alaripu is the first item a dancer learns after mastering the adavas or steps. It begins with simple neck and hand movements, culminating with intricate footworks. This Alaripu describes the Dashavataram, or 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu, as Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsimha, Vamana, Parashurama, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, and Kalki. Akshayta and Deeksha will now present the Dashavataram Alaripu set to Mishra Chapatalam.
Tay ya tay chúng ta tất tam kia là tất tay ya tay chúng thế tất tam kia là tất tay ya tay chúng ta tất tam kia là thế làm cứ tồn tất kia là tồn tam để tam kít là tất thể đây tất tay kít là tất thể tam để tam kít là tất thể đây tất tay kita taka ta jam tarita jam tarita ka taritai tadingena tom taka tadingena tom taka tiku tadingena tom tam dit tam titta drigu taka taka drigu taka drigu taka drigu taka taka drigu taka drigu taka drigu taka taka drigu taka drigu taka dalang tom takirada tom tattai ya tai ta ta tam kita taka tadim 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 drigu tom tadim 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 drigu tom tadim tadim tadim.
The next item is the Jatiswaram, a nritta or pure dance piece. The jatis or steps in dance are set to the swaras or notes in music. The choreography exemplifies the beauty of pure dance. This Jatiswaram, composed by the Tanjore Quartet, is in the Raham Saveri, set to Rupaka Talam. The choreography is by Akshethaa. Akshayta and Deeksha will now present the Jatiswaram.
Dani Ragari Sani Rabama Badas Risada Pama Garis Sari Mapa Darisa Ririsa Nirasa Sani Rabadada Nidama Garida Sarisa Risa Maria Pama Rapa Nirarisa Nirabama Badas Ririsa Nirasa Sani Rabadada Nidama Garida Sarisa Risa Maria Pama Rapa Nirarisa Nirabama Badas Sari Gari Kasari Risa Nirapada Risa Nira Sani Rabama Gari Mapada Gari Sanira Risa Nirabama Gari Mapada Risa Dayapama Gari Sari Mapada Risa Risa Dayapama Gari Sari Mapada Risa Mapada Sa Mapada Mapada Risa.
The next item, Anandana Ganapatim, is a nritya dance or a dance with a combination of pure dance and abhinaya or expressions. This dance is on Lord Ganesha, the elephant-headed Lord, the beloved son of Lord Shiva, to whom we pray for success before beginning anything important. The devotees pray to the one with a smiling face and radiant form, the incomparable, the one who blesses all his devotees. The dancers pray to this happy dancing Lord, the master of Samaveda, music and all the instruments, the one who is victorious, the one who destroys evil, the one who blesses and is the supreme. To this one-tusked Lord, the dancers offer their deep respects. This item is in Ragam Natai and set to Adi Talam. The music composition is by Oothukadu Venkata Subbayar. Deeksha and Akshayta now present Anandana Ganapatim.
शिव शङ्कर मानस निर्वीयमानं सानन्दमुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शङ्कर मानस निर्वीयमानं सानन्दमुनीन्द्र गणनुत शिव शङ्कर मानस निर्वीयमानं तन्त्रीलय समावित गन्धर्वचारण वराणुरीयमानं तन्त्रीलय समावित गन्धर्वचारण वराणुरीयमानं तन्त्रीलय समावित गन्धर्वचारण वराणुरीयमानं नीलजनमन्दार अनुपम दिव्य गणेवर शोभायमानं नीलजनमन्दार अनुपम दिव्य गणेवर शोभायमानं नीलजनमन्दार अनुपम दिव्य गणेवर शोभायमानं भासमानं भसमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसन्मानं भासमानं भसमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसन्मानं भासमानं भसमानं भजमानं भक्तजनसन्मानं पामगमरि सनि सरि स तकजनुतनिमित कीटतळम्बुतक पमगममरि सनि सरि स तकजनुतनिमित कीटतळम्बुतक दीमित दीमितरा तैयता दीमित दीमितरा तैयता तां तनं तरितां तकतनं तनं तरितै तां तनं तरितां तकतनं तनं तरितै तां तनं तरितां तकतनं तनं तरितै तां तनं तरितकतनं तरि 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 धिमि 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 किड 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 जन 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 सिरिपदनुतं सरसरसिजं मगपमनिप मरकटनिपं मदकरिमुखं कनवनिनगम् अजितं मनकं सुपदं परमं कनकाम्बरधरणम् एकनदनं तित्तगजनं तनगतरितित्तगजनं तनगतरितगजनं तनगतरिता तत्तित्तगजनं तनगतरितित्तगजनं तनगतरितगजनं तनगतरितै तत्तित्तगजनं तनगतरितित्तगजनं तनगतरितगजनं तनगपरमानन्दन गणपति भवये ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दन गणपति भवये
The next item is the Nandi Chul. Nandi, the bull, is Lord Shiva's Vahana or vehicle. Nandi is famous for his mastery over rhythm, and the word Nandi Chul refers to those syllables that originate from Nandi's mridangam. Lord Shiva dances to these mridangam syllables. After the Nandi Chul item, the Natesha Kautuvam dance describes Lord Shiva dancing in the forest of Chidambaram. He is worshipped by sages, by gods, and by demons alike. Lord Shiva's bells ring to the music and rhythm of the dance as the goddesses and gods pray to him. Lord Shiva is the one who performs the Tandavam or cosmic dance. He adorns the tiger skin and he wields the Trishul or trident. He rides Nandi and loves music and dance. He shines like the sun and the moon. He takes on a frightening form and holds the Damru drum in his hand. Natesha Kautuvam is composed by Gangai Muttu Nattuvanar. It is in Raham Varali, set to Adi Talam. Nandi Chul is in Kandajadi Tirupathalam. The music composition is by Shijit Krishna and dance choreography is by Smita Kullar. Deeksha and Akshayta will now perform the Nandi Chul, followed by the Natesha Kautuvam.
किडतक तक दिक्कुतै जय 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 शशि रवि भूषण रूप भयंकर डमरुग हस्त जय 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 शशि रवि भूषण रूप भयंकर डमरुग हस्त तृतीय सहस्र दीक्षित काट नटेश कौतुक तक तक ताम दिकु दिकु तै ताकु दिकु ताकीट तोम किड किड तक 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 ताम दिकु दिकु तै ताकु दिकु ताकीट तोम किड किड तक तक ताम दिकु दिकु तै ताकु दिकु ताकीट तोम किड किड तक तंगी किड तक दी ती ताम ताक ताम ताक
The next item is the Varnam, the centerpiece of the Margam or Bharatanatyam repertoire. Varnam means color and explores all aspects of Bharatanatyam. It includes pure dance or nritta and storytelling, which is abhinaya. In this Varnam, Sri Krishna Kamalanatho, the dancers depict stories of Lord Krishna, husband of goddess Lakshmi, son of Vasudeva, and the one who is a human embodiment of all divine acts. The dances begin by describing the story of Lord Krishna's birth. The evil demon king Kamsa imprisons his sister Devaki and her husband Vasudeva on their wedding day because Kamsa had heard a prophecy that Devaki and Vasudeva's 8th child would be his nemesis. With the birth of each child, Kamsa rushes to the prison cell to get rid of the infant. After watching Kamsa mercilessly get rid of 7 of their children, Vasudev decides to exchange the 8th baby with another infant born to his friends Nanda and Yashoda in Gokul. On the stormy night of the birth of this 8th baby, there are miraculous developments. The prison guards fall asleep, the prison doors open, and Vasudev carries the baby in a basket. As he walks in the pouring rain, Lord Vishnu's snake Adisesha uses its expansive hood to protect the baby from the rain, and the swollen waters of river Yamuna mysteriously part to make way for Vasudev's safe passage to Gokul. Upon arriving in Gokul, Vasudev exchanges the babies and quickly returns back to the prison cell. Soon upon Vasudev's arrival, Kamsa hears of the birth of a new child and rushes to get rid of it. But the baby magically flies away and vanishes. Realizing that the 8th baby is still alive, Kamsa sends Putana, a demoness, to find and destroy it. Applying poison on her chest and disguised as a beautiful woman, Putana visits Yashoda in Gokul. With malicious intent, Putana then attempts to nurse Yashoda's sweet infant. But Lord Krishna, even in his baby form, is so powerful that he sucks the very life out of Putana. After this failed attempt, Kamsa sends another demon, Shakatasura, to kill baby Krishna. Shakatasura takes the form of a cart and rolls towards baby Krishna. Baby Krishna, who is in the midst of a temper tantrum, kicks the cart so strongly that the whole cart itself shatters, leading to the demise of Shakatasura. The dancers also describe how Lord Krishna dances the Ras with the gopis of Vrindavan. He is a cowherd who enchants everyone with his sweet words, the Lord who is also the leader of the yogis. In the second half of the Varnam, Lord Krishna is described as the Lord of the Gopas and Gopis, his radiance being equivalent to 1 koti or 10 million suns. Lord Krishna destroyed the demons Pralambasura and Dhenukasura in the forest of palm trees. Krishna is the husband of goddess Lakshmi, the supreme light, and the lord of the Yadava clan. Krishna plays the flute, wears the yellow garment, and is adorned with a garland made of the holy Parijata flower, also known as the Indian magnolia. The dancers depict the story of how when Lord Indra, in his pride and ego, stormed the land with lightning and heavy rains, with his pinky finger, Lord Krishna lifts mountain Govardhana and protects his people. The story of how the gem on the giant snake Kalia's hood lit up Lord Krishna's lotus-like feet. The next story describes how Lord Krishna served as Prince Arjuna's charioteer during the battle of Kurukshetra. Upon arriving at the battlefield, Arjuna loses confidence and refuses to fight against the respected patriarch Bhishma and honored Guru Drona and all his uncles and cousins who are on the enemy line in this big battle between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Lord Krishna reminds Arjuna of the evil doings of the Kauravas, such as the rigged dice game and disrobing of the Pandavas' wife Draupadi. Despite these reminders from Krishna, Arjuna becomes so despondent that he lays down his bow and refuses to fight. To Arjuna then, Lord Krishna imparts Gitopadesham, outlining the principles of righteous living. One's karma or duty is to uphold dharma or righteousness without wavering from this path. The cycle of birth, of youth, of old age, and of death is endless. Lord Krishna says, to protect those who follow dharma and destroy evil, I will reincarnate myself again and again. He then reveals his Vishwarupam, or form, as the Supreme Lord of the universe. The Varnam ends with a short story of frolic where Krishna steals the Gopika's clothes from the riverbank, and the clothes are returned only upon surrender. The dancers are then seen praying for benevolence and compassion from the charming Krishna. This Varnam is composed by Bangalore T. Srinivas in the Raham Riti Gaule, set to Adi Talam. Choreography is by Smita Kullar and Akshaya Warrior. Akshayta and Deeksha will now present the Varnam Shri Krishna Kamala Natho.
गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य
ದಳ ಕುತಕದಿ ಕುತಕದ ದಿಂಗಿನ ತೋಂತ ತರಿತು ದಳತ ಜುಣುತ ದಿಮಿತ ತಾತೈ ಕಿರಡದ ತರಿತು ದಳತ ಜುಣುತ ದಿಮಿತ ತಾತೈ ಕಿರಡದ ಧಣ ತ ಜಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ಕಿರಡದ ಧಣ ತದ ಜಣು ತದ ದಿಮಿ ತದ ಕಿಟ ತದ ಜಣ ತ ಜಣು ತ ದಿಮಿ ತ ಕಿಟ ದಿತ್ತ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತ ತಗದಿಕು ಕಿರಡದ ಗಿಡದೋಂ ದಿತ್ತ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತ ತಗದಿಕು ಕಿರಡದ ಗಿಡದೋಂ ದಿತ್ತ ತದ್ದಿತ್ತ ತಗದಿಕು ಕಿರಡದ ಗಿಡದೋಂ ದಿತ್ತ ತಗದಿಕು ಕಿರಡದ ಗಿಡದೋಂ ದಿತ್ತ ತಗದಿಕು ಕಿರಡದ ಗಿಡದೋಂ
गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः 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 गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः 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 परं ज्योति यादवेन्द्रो यदुत्वः परं ज्योति यादवेन्द्रो यदुत्वः परं ज्योति यादवेन्द्रो यदुत्वः गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी कोटि सूर्य समप्रभः निरमगम पमगरि स निसगमगम निरमगम पमगरि स निसगमगम गमगरि स निरमगमगरि स निसनिदम गरि स निरममगरि गमगरि स निरमगमगरि स निसनिदम गरि स
I hope you've been all enjoying the first half of our program. We will now be taking a 20-minute break. Please enjoy the refreshments in the lobby. The second half of the program will begin in about 20 minutes.
Shrim Shrimatre Shivapriyaye Namo Namah Om Hrim Shrim Shrimatre Shivapriyaye Namo Namah Om Hrim Tom Sham शाम्भवी चन्द्रमौळि रमणा भरणा उमा पार्वती काली हैमवती शिवा त्रिनयनी कात्यायनी भैरवी सावित्री नवयौवना शुभकरी साम्राज्यलक्ष्मी प्रदा चित्रूपी परदेवता भागवती श्री राजेश्वरी
Welcome to the second half of the program dedicated to Devis and goddesses. What you just saw was a dance on the enchanting goddess Parvati, consort of Lord Shiva. Om Hrim Hrim Shrim is a mantra to mindfully link us to divine energies. The lyrics describe Devi forms ranging from the fierce Durga or Kali to the universally compassionate Mother. The next item is a padam in praise of goddess Saraswati, the goddess of learning, the one who sits on the lotus holding in her hands the veena, a stringed instrument, and pustaka or books, dancing and singing sweetly, Saraswati comes riding on her swan and the peacock. She perfectly chants the Vedas and teaches it to the sages and lives in Brahmapuri with her Lord Brahma, the creator. In the heavens, the Gandharvas are supposed to guard the Soma plant, which gives elixir to the Devas. Instead, the Gandharvas decide to steal this healing plant for themselves and take it to their garden. Seeing their selfish goals, the Devas are enraged and get ready to battle the Gandharvas. Goddess Saraswati diplomatically interjects and convinces the Devas that there is no reason for war. She goes to the Gandharvas' garden and starts playing on her veena. Mesmerized by such soothing tunes, the Gandharvas plead Saraswati to teach them such fine music. Saraswati puts one condition, that she'll teach them music only if they agree to return the Soma plant. The Gandharvas agree and learn music from Saraswati, who then restores the Soma plant at its rightful place. The dancer says, "The one whose music reaches the heart and soul and resides in the voice of Narada's singing, come, let's pray to that beautiful dancing goddess." This padam is in Raga Yamana Kalyani, set to Adi Talam. The music composition is by Professor B. Ramamurthy Rao, and the dance choreography is by Smita Kullar. Akshayta now presents Nachita Nachita Ai Saraswati.
नाचत नाचत आई सरस्वती नाचत नाचत आई सरस्वती नाचत नाचत आई सरस्वती नाचत नाचत आई सरस्वती गावत गावत सुमधुर
सुमधुर गीत नाचत नाचत आई सरस्वती गावत गावत सुमधुर गीत नाचत नाचत आई सरस्वती
The next item is Varanam Ayiram, a portion from Nachiyar Tirumuri, a collection of 143 Tamil verses composed by Saint Poetess Andal around the 8th century. Andal is revered as a form of Goddess Lakshmi, consort of Lord Vishnu. In Varanam Ayiram, Andal describes her dream to a friend, a dream in which she, Andal, gets married to Lord Ranganatha. Andal says, I saw Lord Narayana walking around the town, surrounded by 1,000 elephants. The whole town is being decorated with streamers and the glorious golden pots of good fortune, the Purna Kumbhams, are being set up to welcome my Lord. Oh dear friend, in my dream I saw that they have fixed tomorrow as the wedding day, and I saw my beloved, my Madhava, my Govinda, entering the marriage pandal canopy decorated with betel nut trees. With the playing of drums and the booming of conches, below the pandal decorated with low strands of pearl, Madhusudana, my betrothed, came and held my hands. I saw that Narayana, to whom we all belong through several births, with his omnipresence in heaven. That same Narayana was holding and placing my feet on the grinding stone to symbolize rock-solid commitment. Oh, my dear friend, what a wonderful dream that was, as I saw myself getting married to my Lord, exchanging flower garlands and joyously swinging back and forth on the unjal, a swing colorfully decorated with fragrant flowers. On this unjal, we were swinging back and forth to lilting music. I then saw my Lord Narayana mounting the mighty Garuda bird and asking me to accompany him and fly away with him. This padam is a rahamalihe with sequential verses being in different rahams. Choreography is by Smita Kular. Deeksha presents the Varanam Ayiram.
Varanam மனம் என்று நாடிட்டு பாலைக்குமோ பரிசுடை பந்தே நாளைவதோ என்று நாடிட்டு பாலைக்குமோ பரிசுடை பந்தே கோலரி கொட்ட வரி சங்கம் நின்றூர முத்துடை தாழ பந்தற்கு மத்தளம் கொட்ட வரி சங்கம் நின்றூர முத்துடை தாழ பந்தற்கு மைத்துணன் நம்பி மதுசூதன் வந்தென்னை கைத்தலம் பற்ற கனா கண்டேன் தோழி நான் மைத்துணன் நம்பி மதுசூதன் வந்தென்னை கைத்தலம் பற்ற கனா கண்டேன் தோழி நான் கைத்தலம் பற்ற கனா கண்டேன் தோழி நான் இம்மைக்கும் ஏழேழு பிறவிக்கும் பற்றாமல் நம்மை உடையவன் நாராயணன் நம்பி இம்மைக்கும் ஏழேழு பிறவிக்கும் பற்றாமல் நம்மை உடையவன் நாராயணன் நம்பி செம்மையுடைய திரு கையாழ்காள் படி அம்மி மிதிக்க கனாகள்ளே தோழி நான் செம்மையுடைய திரு கையாழ்காள் படி அம்மி மிதிக்க கனாகள்ளே தோழி நான் அம்மி மிதிக்க கனாகள்ளே தோழி நான் வடபத்ர சயனா ராஜீவதள நயனா ஸ்ரீ வெள்ளி நகசதனா சதகோடி நயனா வடபத்ர சயனா ராஜீவதள நயனா ஸ்ரீ வெள்ளி நகசதனா சதகோடி நயனா வடபத்ர சயனா ராஜீவதள நயனா ஸ்ரீ வெள்ளி நகசரணா சதகோடி நயனா கோபகல்யாண வைபோகமே கோபகல்யாண வைபோகமே கருடவாகன கமன அமர சேவித சரண ஸ்ரீ கோதா பிரிய ரமಣ கலிகನುಷ ಕರಣ ಮುಕ್ತಿದಾರ ನಾಶನ ಅಸುರಗಣ ಸಂಭಾರಣ ಮಧುರ ಮಧು ಸಂಭಾಷಣ ಭುವನ ರಕ್ಷಣ ಗರುಡವಾಗನ ಗಮನ ಅಮರ ಸೇವಿತ ಶರಣ ಶ್ರೀ ಗೋದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ರಮಣ ಕಲಿಗನುಷ ಕರಣ ಮುಕ್ತಿದಾರ ನಾಶನ ಅಸುರಗಣ ಸಂಭಾರಣ ಮಧುರ Rajana, Bhuvana Rajana, Bhuvana Rajana.
Now it is felicitations time, as we recognize all the accompanying artists of today. Our violinist, Akash Guru Raja, is a budding musician who is currently under the guidance of Vidwan Sri Delhi P. Sundar Rajan from Chennai for Indian classical violin. Akash has performed at various venues in the US and India. He has won several prizes for the Carnatic keyboard and Carnatic violin at the Cleveland Aradhana and other festivals. Akash is a co-founder of the Carnatic for a Cause initiative, which has hosted several events and raised over $45,000 towards multiple community causes. In 2020 and 2021, for example, Carnatic for a Cause hosted 15 concerts, raising over $7,500 towards the support of 25 musician families unduly impacted by the pandemic. Akash is an Indian Raga Fellow for Carnatic Violin and has been featured in over 25 Indian Raga productions. Akash, along with his high school friend, started an R&B hip-hop band called Gold Revere. He writes lyrics and sings as part of this band. Akash is now a rising senior at Vanderbilt University, majoring in neuroscience. Now for the other Guru Raja, Tejas Guru Raja. If you're wondering, they are both brilliant and equally talented brothers. Tejas Guru Raja is our Mridangam player. He's currently under the guidance of Vidwan Sri Raghunanda Bhargava from Mysore. Tejas has won several prizes for his Mridangam and Konakol performances at the Cleveland Tyagaraja Aradhana. He also learns Carnatic vocal music from Vidushi Prarthana Sai Narsimhan and Carnatic violin from Vidwan Sri Delhi P. Sundarajan. Tejas has performed vocal and violin concerts in the US and India. Featured in several productions as an Indian Raga Fellow, Tejas is now a rising senior at Linmar High School in Cedar Rapids. Our lead vocalist for the day is Srimati Ramyan Narasimhan. Carnatic music has been an integral part of Ramya's life from a very young age. She was initiated into Carnatic music learning by her grandmother, Srimati Ambujam Venkatraman, who was a trained Carnatic vocalist. Ramya started learning Carnatic music at the age of 6 from renowned teacher and performer Sri Naivelli Santanagopalan. Her teacher's methodical approach to raga delineation and emphasis on purity of nada and tone has brought out the essential elements of Carnatic music singing in her. Ramya's passion for music continues as she still learns from the same guru. Ramya lives in Cedar Rapids with her husband Ajoy and her children Rishi and Arun. Accompanying Srimati Ramyan Narasimhan on vocals this evening is her student Anusha Gopalam. Anusha began her career in Carnatic vocal training in 2011 from Srimati Valli Indiraganti and continued her foundational music training with Dr. Lalita Muthuswamy. Anusha started vocal lessons with Srimati Ramyan Narasimhan in 2014. Since then, Anusha has performed in various venues throughout Iowa. Anusha completed her undergraduate education in December 2021 and will be starting medical school this fall. Clearly, we have a whole host of talent up here. Give them all a round of applause. I now respectfully invite dance guru Srimati Smita Khullar to say a few words to us.
Namaskara. Well, this would be part 2 of the July 9th program, Arangetram, if you had attended that one. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. If not, here's the recap. It is, you can come to the stage, girls. Yeah. It is impossible to talk about these girls without talking about their larger original group of 8 girls. Every Friday evening, for almost 8 years, they danced together, and along with healthy competition, they formed great friendships for life. The girls have come a long way, and the journey has been full of variety, fun, and loads of hard work and perseverance. This group of girls have been involved in many experimental dance projects with me. Through the years, we have not only danced to Bollywood's Nach Meri Jaan Nach and Banke Titli Dilura, but many folk dances, semi-classical dances like Kavadi Chindu, and of course, pure classical dances at many venues and events in the area. In Sampradaya's annual show, or at the Harvest Festival, and in Nitin's plays, this group won most of the informal dance competitions we had within our dance groups and enjoyed time together outside of dance classes, like at Gertie's Frozen Yogurt or at the trampoline park. It was when we started practicing for Arangetram that we had to make the tough decision to split them, and Akshayta and Deeksha became a group of 2. A decade of knowing her, and I can't think of a single incident that I lost my patience with Akshayta. She's always very polite, articulate, and came practice to class. She was a professional, is a professional, in the best way, always wanting to improve. Her sweet smile and manners will be something that I remember the most about her. I've known Deeksha all her life, much before she became my student. She's observant, eager to improve, and probably knows all the corrections before I even tell it to her. I've seen exponential growth in her understanding and interest in dance. From a playful, talkative, fun girl who came to dance class to dance with her friends, she matured into a beautiful, confident dancer. My bond with each of these girls is special, and have fond memories of them from their childhood, and it's been a delight to watch them grow into fine young adults with unique personalities and special qualities. I feel very protective about them, enjoying their progress and feeling proud and happy at their efforts and achievements. I have to thank the parents, Agnila and Naveen, and Sanjana and Suresh, for their steadfast support all these years. Can you please come on stage too? Agnila, I must say that you have a very calming effect. You've been involved in almost every time in the costumes. You've been involved almost every time in the costumes for the dance dramas, and it's so great to see your serene face organizing and helping the girls amongst all the panic and chaos backstage. I'll never forget the awesome Jatayu mask you made. Sanjana, you were the first person that I met when I moved here 15 years ago, and we've become the best of friends. We've had so much fun these past years. You're my backbone, my sounding board, my soul sister. Thank you so much for always being there, encouraging and supporting me in every way. Back to the girls. I was delighted to learn that you will continue dancing every week and look forward to dancing together sometime in the future. Arangetram is special. It's your first step to being a professional, and I hope it'll be one of the many future recitals you give. Congratulations on your wonderful, wonderful achievement today, and I wish you the very best for the future. I would like to commemorate this accomplishment by giving them their Natarajas.
We'll just take it in our hands. Give us a second. Oh, sorry. Who wants to go first? Yeah, we have to go first. I can take. Who's going first?
Hi, everyone. Sorry. We would like to say a few words. First of all, thank you so much for being here today.
It really means a lot to the both of us that we have all your support and love. It has been a really incredible journey, and we consider ourselves lucky to be able to share it with you.
We first started dancing when we were very young, probably kindergarten or first grade. We had floppy arms and totally uncoordinated legs.
Fortunately for us, we had someone who pushed us to grow into the dancers we are today. Smith Auntie, we are forever grateful for what you have done for us over the years.
It still surprises me how well you handle the 8 of us wild little maniacs. Dance class has always been a place where we can have fun and just dance. You've put so much time and effort into making us the best dancers we can be, and I'm so grateful for that. You are such an inspiration, and I will forever cherish the memories that we've made together.
Adding on to everything that Akshayta said, I've always felt like dance class has been something to look forward to all week, ever since I was a little kid. Whether our group was 4 of us, or 8, or 5, or just me and Akshayta, I think that most of the credit for that goes to you, even if I didn't realize it at the time. You made our weekly classes a place where I felt comfortable to just exist with my friends and do something I enjoyed at the same time, and I'm forever grateful for that. Another person the two of us really need to thank is Akshayta. You started taking our classes about 5 years ago after your own Arangetram, and I'm truly glad that you did. Along with providing Auntie with a hand in dealing with us crazy kids, you also provided us with a friend and someone we could talk to.
Akshaya, we always loved having you at the practices. You were so encouraging, and that allowed the Arangetram process to be a lot less stressful. We want to thank you for always being there for us. You were so passionate and such an amazing role model, and we can't wait to continue dancing with you.
Wait. We'd also like to say thank you to the orchestra. Music is one of the most important pieces when it comes to dance, especially with Bharatanatyam. You are wonderful people, and you went above and beyond for us. We had never really thought about the musical side of Bharatanatyam, where so much math is involved to the point that calculators were pulled out at one point.
Yeah, the two of us were pretty confused at the time. Somebody said 11 and a half, and, well,
It just...
yeah. Anyways, we realized that having live music is a privilege, and we are more than grateful that we can celebrate this occasion with you. Each of you are spectacular at what you do, and Deeksha and I could not have wished for a better group of musicians and singers to share this experience with. Okay. To our parents, this literally could not have been done without you. Your support and encouraging pep talks have not gone unnoticed. In fact, every time I step on stage, I think of you, and I hope I can make you proud. I love you, Mom and Dad, and thank you for making me believe in myself.
Okay. Seriously, you guys have been tireless in making sure this event is special. You have put hours of probably literal blood, sweat, and tears into this, and I think I can say for all of us that it paid off. You guys have been nothing but encouraging, and because of that, I was confident enough to do this, and I love y'all for it. Thank you so much, Mom and Dad.
Okay, so I think we can all agree that was more than a few words, but I felt that it all needed to be said.
Totally. To paraphrase, thank you all for joining us today, and we're glad we could share this with you.
What an evening it has been. Our young performers took us through the Dashavatars, Krishna's childhood, about Ganesha, Lord Shiva's magnificent dance, and not to mention their tribute to the goddesses Parvati, Saraswati, and Andal. This feast to our senses would not have been possible without the help of a lot of people, and I want to take this opportunity to express our gratitude. I'd like to begin by thanking our orchestra. Ramya, not only are you an amazing vocalist, you bring a lot of vigor and vitality to your performance. Thank you. Anusha, we are so glad you were able to join us today in the orchestra and enrich our experience. Thank you so much. Akash and Tejas, there's a lot that's been said already about you. You bring so much spirit, vibrancy to the orchestra. I cannot imagine an Arangetram in our parts of town without the two of you. I've had the pleasure of hearing your music on many occasions, but it only gets better each time. We appreciate your efforts. Our violinists are Akash and Tejas. Akshaya, you spent, are you here? Oh, there you are. You spent so much time with our daughters over these last few years, and especially towards preparing them for their Arangetram. We are forever grateful to you. We just wanted to do a special thanks to Paddy and Anita, parents of Akash and Tejas, for supporting their efforts and also for never hesitating to help with anything we ask of you. Today's program would not have been possible but for the help and support from our friends and family. They have helped create what you see in the background, in the lobby, all around. Thank you, Padma, Kasturi, Sudarshan, Anand, Mary, Matthews, Sendil, Prashant, Teju, Subhadra, Sujata, Tina, Varsha, Sendil, Kumar, Vijay, Shalini, Lakshmi, Srini, Nivas, Hari, and so many more. That was a mouthful. A huge shout out to all our visiting family members from both sides, Agnila's family, Agnila and Naveen's family, and our family. We have had family members visiting us from as far as India and Australia, not to mention from around the country. You were all rock stars. Lots and lots of love to all of you. We were fortunate to have professional assistance on many things: photography, makeup, lighting, and food. Thank you to all who helped us: Makrand, Biju, Tracy, Shreya, Paradise Grill, who you will all eat soon. Thanks to the CCPA staff and crew for their time as well. You went above and beyond this time. And of course, our MC, Usha. Come on over. Can you guys bring a flower and the green bag. I'd like to take a minute to thank Naveen and Agnila. Suresh and I could not have asked for better partners through this journey. We've spent the better part of last so many months with them. I thought I was a little crazy about DIY projects, but I think I met my match in Agnila and Naveen. They made the showstopper piece for our Nataraja on the stage, the kalasams you see hanging up there, the colorful mat that's in front of the Ganesha, and so much more. Suresh did a thing or two with electronics and media. I gotta give him credit. He's my husband after all. Who else, I would say, would put a QR code in the program card? That's him. That's totally him. Suresh and I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know Agnila and Naveen a lot better, and we will miss our half-hour, 45-minute planning sessions that would morph into 4, 5-hour marathon sessions. What are we going to do now with all this free time? Special thanks to my son Kaushik. He brought his set, hold on, it went to the next page. He brought his set building skills to create specially shaped tables, frames, and other structures for today's event. We're so proud of him. Last but absolutely not the least, Smita. Thank you. Come on over. The girls and we are so grateful that you stayed back in Iowa City to help us complete this very important milestone for our girls. You have lit the passion for dance in them, and I know we wouldn't be here if it was not for you. As hard as it is to imagine, you were a student once yourself, and I thought there's no better way to honor you and celebrate Deeksha and Akshayta's achievement than to share this message from your teacher, Srimati Jayalakshmi Ishwar. Could you please
My
play the
namaskaram
message?
to all. Dear Sanjana, I'm really overwhelmed to see your message, wanting to connect with me on this special occasion of your daughter Deeksha and her friend Akshayta's Arangetram, students of Smita Kula, who is also one of my most talented disciples. I am Jayalakshmi Ishwar, Smita's dance acharya. My blessings to Smita and both her disciples. I'm sure Deeksha and Akshayta will bring great laurels and credit to their guru, parents and families. About Smita, I still remember her as a schoolgirl with evergreen smile when she joined my dance classes and continued her learning with great interest, passion and dedication till she got married and shifted to US. She has performed along with me in many of my performances and productions, both in India and abroad. A very graceful and versatile dancer, very meticulous and always well dressed with aesthetic taste, which I really liked in her. Even now, some of her batchmates who are still performing with me remember quite often with affection about Smita. I'm really happy to see that she has continued and transferring the dance tradition to the next generation, which I learned from my mentor and Guru Padma Bhushan, Srimati late Rukmini Devi Arundale and Kalakshetra, Chennai. Well, Smita, I'm really happy taking this occasion because of Sanjana to get connected with you, and I'm really proud of you. My blessings to you.
I'm certain we've not done justice to everyone who has helped make today possible. If we failed to mention you, please know that we do recognize and appreciate everyone's effort. And finally, we thank all the audience for joining us on this special occasion. Thank you so much for being here.
Our last item for the day is the Tillana, followed by the Mangalam. The lively climax of the Arangetram exhibits exuberance of rhythm with sculptured poses and pure dance, bringing out the technical purity and vitality of Bharatanatyam. This Tillana is in praise of goddess Rajarajeshwari, the compassionate mother of the universe. This Tillana is composed by Dr. Balamurali Krishna in Ragam Hindolam and set to Adi Talam. Akshayta and Deeksha now present the Tillana, followed by the Mangalam.
సుతుడు పాడు పాదార విరమములకు నీరామ రూపములకు నిత్యచర్య మంగళం ప్రహ్లాద నారదారి పాటుడు పొగడుచుండె నీరామ రూపములకు నిత్యచర్య మంగళం రాజీ
Mangalam means program conclusion. So now the girls can proudly and happily take a bow. The families have asked me to make the announcement that any one of you who would like to personally greet the dancers and the musicians and artists up on stage could slowly but steadily come up on stage and take pictures as well. Hope you all had a great time. I did emceeing this program. Thanks again to all of you for coming.